the beauty with the e-click system is really the modes. Right here first, we're actually in trail mode right now. Being in the mountains on a slow trail, maybe 15 to 25 miles an hour. The vehicle gets at all these unusual attitudes. It's very rocky, it's bumpy. If you're gonna go drop off a ledge, that front bottom shock is always gonna get stiffer. So it has a lot more to do with vehicle attitude. Road mode, and it's basically the algorithm set up for the street. And it's to provide the stability in corners, but still have decent comfort. And Baja mode is obviously for the faster trails, like 40 to 60 miles an hour, hitting bumps, and it has a lot more to do with driver influence. But we could actually leave it here right now, and why don't we just do some S turns and feel how the car is reacting, and you can actually feel how the turn sensitivity works.
Let's do it.
So right now you're like at 7 and 10s, you know what I mean? It's compensating, and you can just feel the roll. Let's go ahead and just try it all the way soft.
Oh wow.
So we're still in Baja mode. If we went in trail mode in full soft, you know what I mean, you'd feel even that much of a difference.
There's definitely quite a bit of difference there. I mean,
so yeah, let's crank it back up.
Oh, it's no comparison.
What are your first impressions? What do you think of the system so far?
It's mind-blowing. I mean, I kind of had an idea of what it was going to be, but my expectations were, I mean, it is a match made in heaven with the HCR mid-travel in the SDI E-Click Pros.
It's like a power commander for your suspension. So you have all those options to really fine tune it and get it the way you want it.
Yeah, all in all, awesome. Dan, we appreciate you coming up here, helping us get this thing set up and just talking us through all of it. A lot of great information. And I think we're going to get this thing back in the shop and get her finished up.
No, we're really happy. We're super excited about the future of HCR. Like, it's awesome. And like we said, this whole thing works so well together. It's just a great partnership.
Absolutely. All right, so today we've got the machine on the alignment rack. Me and Jordan are gonna be putting the skid plate on. There's a bunch of pieces on this one. It's probably gonna take us a minute. We're just about to get right to it. Can't hardly see. Does it go through these holes? Bruh, that ain't right.
Maybe it's saying line it up on the inside of this channel here, like so.
And then that lines up.
That looks like it would. All right, so go ahead and we'll put these factory screws back in.
They don't line up?
They don't either. What the f? With the flip. Let me help you out here. Perfect.
What's the trick here
The trick to what?
to making the perfect drill stop?
Oh, well, the trick to making the perfect drill stop is to make it where the drill will stop before it goes through the gas tank.
Wow.
That's the trick.
Cue a round of applause.
Yeah, just now I'm gonna.
Whew. Look at this nice rounded edge we put on the skid plate. Do you see that?
That's beautiful.
So what we've been doing, you've probably seen us, we're going around tapping on the skid plate and we're seeing if we can hear any of the hardware being loose. If it's loose, we're just gonna go back and tighten it up. This is gonna be the only machine that's ever had a right alignment on it that we've ever built.
I brought you a celebratory beer.
Nice, thank you. So we are nearing the end of this build. We're about to throw the Assault inner fender guards on, and we got to put our light bar on. We've already ran our wires, so it's just going to be a matter of wiring it up and mounting it to the machine. We're getting danger close to this machine being completely done and ready to take out west. So now we're gonna have to take our windshield mount loose and install our light bar mount onto the windshield hardware. It's gonna be kind of tough to do it. Go. Okay, hit it. good. Yeah. That was crazy and it broke my hand. I'll adjust it around. I'm gonna have to cut this harness anyway so I can feed the wire through the cage. So we've been preparing for this trip for months. It's part of the reason that we built out the Expedition. We've actually got the Expedition loaded on the trailer right now. We have an X3 that we built out as well that you guys will see some action of it ripping. We got some sand tires loaded up, extra fuel cans, and then also this machine's gonna be going to the Red Rock Rally in Moab, Utah before we meet up with it in Sand Hollow. So this thing's gonna be rolling out west here in a few hours, and then we're gonna fly out and we're gonna meet it in Utah, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna take this Expedition out and put it through its paces. All right, so we got the Expedition build wrapped up, and as we told you in a previous episode, we were gonna come out here and put it through its paces. We also said Dan was gonna be with us. So we've been out here riding. We've beat on these machines pretty good.
Well, and we got you on the West Coast,
Yep.
so that's kind of cool. And we're at Sand Hollow right now, and there's a little bit of everything. So where are we at with the build, and what do you think right now?
So obviously Super ATV, we poured a lot of machines. You know, we've portaled utilities, sport models, you know, pretty much every machine we've got portals for. And, you know, I've had a little bit of seat time in all of them. This is the best riding portaled machine that I've ever rode. We played with the shocks. I messed with it all day long. It rock crawled great.
Seemed like a comfortable ride. Like, we were pretty pumped watching you go through all of that stuff. You know, the extra weight, you know, the fact that you have the bigger tires, it makes bumps smaller. And, you know, I mean, it was just mushing through that stuff like it was nothing.
Absolutely. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the Expedition. Definitely happy with the setup. I mean, we went through a lot of stuff today and we never touched a skid plate on anything. You take a stock Expedition out and try to do that, like you're hitting the skid plate. So,
well, should we go riding before it gets dark?
yeah, man, let's go for a rip.
Awesome.
Nice.
So over the past few months, you guys have seen us take this Expedition from concept to completion. You've also seen our failures, you've seen our wins. We've taken you behind the scenes on this build more so than we've ever done in the past of Super ATV's history as a company. We appreciate all of you that have followed along. Also, just want them to have a big shout out to everybody that helped us with this build. We have Dan Worley with SDI. You guys already know how I feel about that company and the shocks. 10 out of 10, amazing, great people. Kevin at Dream Wraps for killing the wrap for us and staying true to our tight timeline. Zap's powder coating. Those guys always do a great job for us on the powder coat. And then obviously Super ATV, HCR, Assault Industries. Everybody and all the brands, all the companies that played a huge part in building this machine out, huge thank you. So if you all enjoyed this style of content, you guys enjoyed following along with us, please drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see different. You guys want to see a different machine for next year or the next build? Do it. Let us know. But until then, we'll catch you on the next one.
Kev, how long you been with Super ATV?
Too long
What's your favorite part about Super ATV?
not being here.
What's your favorite part about the Expedition build?
Nothing.